Hi, co-reporters. Teen mom, well, former teen mom star Farrah Abraham just posted a photo of herself undergoing a brain scan on Instagram that's gotten a lot of people on the internet up in a tizzy. But listen, at the end of the day, I have to say, as controversial and as problematic as Farrah Abraham can be, at the very end of the day, she's got a lot of issues, right? She's deeply traumatized. She hasn't been able to really work through it all, but it seems like this year she is really making a concerted effort to better herself. It's either that or she's building up a lot of kind of evidence in order to fight that restaurant that kicked her out and arrested her recently. It's one of the two, but I like to believe it's the former rather than the latter, or I hope at the very least. So, you know, Farrah recently got out of a rehabilitation center where she went for trauma therapy to kind of help heal herself of her past and everything. And now here she is undergoing a brain scan. And it's also worth noting, outside of the arrest situation that recently happened to her in California, in Hollywood, there was another really traumatic situation that I think ultimately sent Farrah into her latest years-long spiral. Do you guys remember in May of 2021, a California mayor by the name of Dominic Fapoli had to resign after several different women, including Farrah Abraham, accused him of SAing them? You know, and Farrah really kind of led the charge on this. You know, she did a lot of interviews about this. She was tweeting about it very often and everything, about how much this alleged incident really just And I think that the trauma therapy that she went to was also to help, you know, kind of herself heal from the situation with Dominic Fapoli. There was a recent update about Dominic Fapoli, and I have to say allegedly, by the way. And unfortunately, for the moment, they have decided to kind of just suspend the investigation. And that was as of 3 weeks ago, reported by the San Francisco Chronicle. And then a week ago, the San Francisco Chronicle said that the investigation was closed, the inquiry, and charge decisions were still pending. So we're still waiting to hear on if charges will officially rain down on this California mayor, who has several SA allegations against him by several different women as well. So, you know, at the end of the day, I have to say to Farrah, if she's watching my videos, which I hope she doesn't. I hope that the people I talk about my videos never watch my videos, but, you know, I have to say to her that I'm really proud of her for taking the steps that she needs to take in order to heal herself at the end of the day. Because listen, she's still super young. Can you imagine living another 70 years, 80 years, deeply traumatized, you know, and not doing anything about it despite having the resources to? Like, that would be very hard for herself and for her child. You know, every day would be a really big struggle for her especially. And so I'm glad that she is kind of, you know, taking the steps that she needs to kind of get herself to the place that she needs to get to. And I really hope that she ultimately ends up getting there. You know, again, Farrah's not my favorite person in the world, but listen, what she went through at the hands of her family, her parents, and whoever else has taken advantage of her is just so unfair. You know, nobody deserves to go through anything like that. And, you know, what I hope for her and anybody else who's gone through a similar situation is healing. You know, I think everybody deserves to be happy and to feel at peace and to have, you know, mental clarity and just not be in a constant state of stress and trauma, you know? So that's all that I have in terms of an update about Farrah right now. Like I said, the investigation stopped into that California mayor. We're gonna see over the next couple of weeks or so, or months, I'm not sure, if any charges actually come out against him. And not only that, Farrah, remember, she was arrested at that restaurant and stuff. Is she going to sue them? We're gonna find out about that as well in the coming months. So definitely make sure to stay posted for that. If you haven't already, make sure to subscribe so you don't miss out on a single video. That's all for now. Thank you so much for watching.